Good morning. My name is Monishwari, and I'm going to talk about the changes in identity and work environment. So, the first thing is GLN used to have a family like culture where employees felt comfortable close to each other and not to be too controlled. So, this may be create some tense to be belong, and now with the introduction of the KPIS and digital system, the environment has become more formal and more focused. So, by this, employees feel the company is no longer same, and they may think the friendly culture is disappearing, so they may resist the changes. So the second point is behavioral control, which means it refers how employee behavior is guided. So instead of strict rules, the company used trust, flexibility, and informal understanding. So the employees were not highly monitored, and they have freedom in how they want to work. And then manager feel relieved on the relationship and mutual respects than a strict control. So the causes of this resistance, new system introduced rules, monitoring, and structure process, and the employees may think the manager no longer trusts them, which creates frustration. So the next part, I'm going to explain about how these culture factors lead to resistance. So because of these two factors above, employees react negatively to changes in this way. So the ways are, first, loss of comfort and familiar work environment. Based on this, employees were used to relaxed and work-friendly. Changes make the environment feel more formal and less stressful. People naturally resist when they lose something familiar. And the second point is feeling of increased pressure and control, which means before this the work is more flexible and trustable, but now it's more compared to rules, monitoring, and expectations, which means employees feel pressure and less free, leading to dissatisfaction.
Good morning, my name is Kaliamal. So today I will present the first 3 steps of content change management model, which helps organization manage changes effectively and reduce resistancy from employees. First step is create urgency. The first step focuses on making employer understand that change is necessary and cannot be avoided. Organization can do this by showing the risk of not changing, such as losing customer, reduced profits, or falling behind competitors. When employee clearly sees that importance and urgency, they are more likely to accept and support the change instead of resisting it. So the second step is build a guiding collection. The second step is meaning of forming a strong team or influential leaders who support the change. These leaders work together to guide the organization and influence other employees to follow the changes. Having a strong and united team is important because it ensures that changes process is organized and effective. So the third step is communication in vision. In this step, the organization must clearly explain the purpose, benefits, and the directions of the changes to the employee. Communication should be simple, clearly and consistent so everyone understands what is happening and why. This helps reduce confusion, build trust, and ensure all the employees move in the same direction. So in conclusion, these 3 steps are important because they create awareness, build strong and leadership, ensure clear communication. By following these steps, organization can reduce resistance and successfully implement the changes. Thank you.
Hello, hi. My name is Muhammad Iman bin Rahmat. My metric number is 10 del S23F2071. So today I want to present my part, which is part 2, power, politics and ethical responsibility. Political behavior analysis. Okay, next I will explain about political behavior analysis in an organization. First of all, organizational politicals refer to actions taken by individuals or group within an organization to gain power, influence or personal advantage. In some situation, organizational political can have positive effects if it is used appropriately. However, if it is missed, it can lead to conflict and create an unhealthy working environment. In the case of GLN, we can see that misleading behavior is considered illegitimate political behavior, which means it is unethical and inappropriate. This is because, firstly, her action are dishonest and misleading. This means that the information she proved may not be accurate or may be intentionally manipulated for certain purpose. Secondly, her action are done for personal gain rather than for the benefit of the organization. When an individual prioritize personal interests, it can negatively affect the organization overall goals. In addition, this type of behavior create conflict and mistrust among employees. When employees start to lose trust in each other, it weakens teamwork and reduce overall effectiveness in the workplace. Next, we will look at the importance of the ethical use of power in an organization. The first important is building trust. When leaders use their power in a fair and honest way, employees will feel safe and respected. This helps to build strong trust within the organization. The second is improving teamwork in a positive work environment. Employees are more willing to cooperate and support each other. The third is reducing conflict. When the decisions are made fairly and transparently, it helps to avoid misunderstandings and reduce workplace tension. In conclusion, political behavior in an organization must be managed carefully and used ethically to ensure a healthy work environment and better organizational performance. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Vakish Rao. My metric number is 10DLS23F2026. Today I need to explain about the importance of management action in handling workplace issues. Point 1. Protects organizational integrity. First, the management action helps protect organizational integrity. When a formal investigation is conducted, all facts are carefully verified before making any decisions. This ensures fairness and transparency in the organization. It also helps maintain ethical standards and employees can trust the company's decisions. Second is prevents negative outcomes. Management action help to prevent the negative outcomes such as low job satisfaction, and high employee turnover. When employee feels that issues are handled fairly, they feel more secure and respected. This reduces dissatisfaction caused by unfair treatment. As a result, employees are less to likely leave the company's due workplace. It conflicts poor management decisions.
Okay, hi. My name is Muhammad Imam bin Rahmat and my matric number is 10LS23F2071. So, for the last one is C, which is influence and social skill. Okay, next, I will explain about influence and social skills used by the management in handling the situation. In this case, the manager applies several influence techniques to gain support from employees, especially from Mr. Rahman. The first technique is rational persuasion. This is when the manager use logical argument and factual information to convince others. For example, the manager explains that the new warehouse system will improve efficiency and reduce operational error in daily work. By giving clear and reasonable explanations, employees are more likely to understand the benefits of the change. The second technique is consultation. In this approach, the manager involves employee in the decision-making process and asks for their opinions. For instance, the manager asks Mr. Rahman for his input on how to implement the change smoothly. This makes employees feel valued and appreciated, which increase the willingness to support the change. The third technique is inspirational appeal. This technique focuses on motivating employees by appealing to their values, emotions, and sense of purpose. In this situation, the managers highlights Mr. Rahman's experience to inspire the team and to accept the change. This helps to build confidence and creates a positive attitude toward the transformation. As a result of the approach, Mr. Rahman responds positively and agrees to support the change and guides his team. So, in conclusion, the use of effective influence and social skills is very important in managing change, as it helps to gain employee support, reduce resistance, and ensure a smoother transitions. So, thank you.